Welcome to another episode of Real Estate for the Now. I'm here with Michael Wiss.
Oh yeah,
What
I'm
up, big
excited
dog?
for this one.
We pushed record this time. Wait, did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I clicked record, so
Okay, we pushed record this time. We just recorded another episode with no sound, so we're going to try to have this one recorded. But today we wanted to talk about, basically, as you know, we're going into the new year. It's always a good time to recalibrate, figure out what we want to work on marketing-wise. You know, we're doing this with all aspects of our business. This is going to be about marketing. So what are you looking to do? What are some of your goals, or what are you working on basically right now to set yourself up marketing wise for next year?
Yep. And I think the biggest thing for this was, lately I've been feeling very uninspired with the content. After about a year and a half, it felt a lot more like a chore to create this content. And I don't want it to feel like that. I want it to be fun. I want me to want to post this stuff. And me and Jake in our weekly one-on-one, we were talking about it, and he's like, "What's your marketing plan?" And I gave him a look like, nothing. So recently I've been just kind of being more conscious of what I'm watching and what do I like to consume. And a lot of that is lifestyle videos. So something big that I'm working on over this next year is giving people a peek into real estate, and then also a little bit of my personal life, with more of a daily, not a daily vlog. It's going to be a couple of times a week. I want to keep it action-packed because, I did that 30-day vlog challenge, and it felt like some of those days, it was literally me, go to the office, make some calls, go home, thanks for watching. So I want to make sure, I want to do it less often so that I can get more action-packed days into it. And then with Facebook, I want to stay on top of the downtown development stuff. I've been doing that with my Northwest Allen County News and Numbers, which is more of just Fort Wayne News and Numbers now. But I want to stay on top of those developments because, Fort Wayne's awesome. We went up to Electric Works yesterday to the Union Street Market, and that place just blows my mind. Like, you walk in there and you're like, are we still in Fort Wayne? What is this?
We're big time now.
Yeah, exactly. And then I've been doing my walks at night at Promenade Park there, and it's phenomenal. I love what Fort Wayne's doing, so I want to stay on top of all the money that's being invested in the downtown and surrounding areas.
Yeah, and so the reason he mentioned it already, the reason I did this to the whole team, not just him, but when I kind of put him on the spot on purpose was, what's your marketing strategy? Because I think it's easy, both as agents or really anyone in a business or trying to accomplish anything, is to kind of
going through the motions.
Yeah, going through, that's perfectly said. You go through the motions and you stop being intentional. And so what I wanted to start over, I kind of wanted to scrap everybody's plans, because we meet weekly and map out our content. And I just felt like with every agent, it got to the point where, for months and months they've been on it, like killing it. And lately we get in and I'd be like, how did this video go? Like, oh, I didn't do that one. Oh, I didn't do this one. I didn't do that one. And I have zero interest in like mothering. I'm here to help. I'm not here to be like, do it. So I'm like, all right, instead of me pushing them to do it, I'm like, clearly there's a disconnect. And I'm like, I think we were going through the motions and not being intentional. So that was why I asked each agent, what's your marketing strategy? And you all gave me the same look.
Good question.
So what are you working on then? I know you said lifestyle in the vlog, but what's your goal? What is your marketing strategy? What are you trying to do?
Yeah. So the biggest thing for me is just create content that people like to watch. It's not about getting the sale out of it at the end of the day. It's doing something that I enjoy doing and enjoy showing people. I mean, the biggest goal is just being consistent on it. When people think real estate, I want them to think Michael, and I think this gives it a good aspect to it, because if it's something somebody's more likely to watch and enjoy, they're going to connect, Michael with real estate, and that's something that's been fantastic for me over the past, I actually just hit my 2 years. That's been something that's fantastic over the past 2 years is, I go out to places and people are like, oh, dude, I love your content. People I haven't seen in 4 years, and I want to get back to that. And I just feel like this is that step to do it, to get more eyes on me, because a lot of the content I've been doing has been kind of the same things, and not as fun and out there. So really just trying to get on top of people's mind when it comes to downtown Fort Wayne developments. Where do you go? Oh, you go to Michael's page to find out what the newest development is and have him break it down. And then with that Facebook stuff, we've talked about getting better with writing things out along with the video. That way you're hitting two segments of it. And then Instagram and then also YouTube with the blog. Again, just staying on top of mind with people in real estate, and seeing what a 23-year-old real estate agent does from day to day.
Yeah, and I think the little quick tip, side note, something that if you want something tactical, practical right now, write more copy when you're doing your posts. And we had a funny thing where because he would post his videos, but if you just post a video, you have to rely on them to stop what they're doing and watch it on your time and your cadence, where if you type out the words, maybe they don't feel like watching, but they'll read like a 3-5 sentence blurb. And he did it in his Northwest Allen, and I read the whole thing and got I didn't watch the video. I read the whole thing, and I went home, and because I like to share things. My wife's in marketing, and I was like, hey, something kind of cool happened. I was like, Michael did his video, and he wrote it out. And she was like, oh, is that the one talking about? And she knew exactly what it was too, because she read it too. And I'm like, it was like right away showed. So if you're looking to get more engagement, or you're looking to get a message across, type out what you talk about in the video. You're not going to tease anyone into doing it by just giving a little blurb and make them watch. They're just going to keep scrolling. So it's if you can get that message out in words, and then you get a few people to watch, count that as a win.
Yeah, and for me, it was part of being lazy a little bit of I shot the video, here's a 2-sentence description, boom, shoot it out. Now I don't have to think about it. So just being more intentional with what I'm posting overall, and just really just putting stuff out there that people are going to like.
And meet people where they are. I think giving them the option to read or watch is the way to go, because sometimes I stop. Gary Vee is one of my favorite people. I actually don't watch a whole lot of his content. I listen to his podcast, but I don't really do. I mean, here and there, most of it I scroll past, but every once in a while I'll read something, or every once in a while I stop on it. And I think that's the point, is giving people the option. So go for myself personally.
Yeah, and also, Jake, I've been noticing the uptick in the golf vlogs. They're looking money.
Yeah, check that out, Jake in Fort Wayne. So for me, what I'm working on personally is kind of twofold. One is YouTube. I think YouTube's tied to Google. I think I do a lot of long form video, because we talk about doing what you enjoy. I enjoy those. The problem is my biggest platform is Facebook. And the odds of someone scrolling through Facebook and looking at photos, video photos, and then stopping and watching a 17-minute video of mine is very unlikely.
Yeah.
And so I'm limiting my reach, because I'm not putting these videos, I'm not growing it in the proper platform. So on YouTube, people go there with more intention. It's they go there, I've watched hour-long videos on YouTube, because you're going there almost like a TV, where, most people your age don't even have cable. They're going through YouTube for all their... Do you have cable?
I'm a boomer, yes I do.
Oh, that's right. He likes the weather.
I gotta watch my news nightly.
News and the weather, I forgot. So most people his age go to YouTube, but the point being that they'll go there with the intent of getting this information or this pleasure or whatever it is, and they'll sit there and commit to it, where there's not an endless feed. Even if you type something in, the same type of videos are going to come up. So for me, I'm looking to grow YouTube, and more specifically, I'm looking to do two things. I want to do just brand awareness, who I am. So I've got a podcast where I don't talk about real estate. I do golf vlogs where I don't talk about real estate. Park tours, all stuff around Fort Wayne. And I don't talk about real estate in any of that. I don't say, if you're looking to buy or sell, call me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I don't do that. And so that just gets me in front of people in a giving manner, where I'm giving them hopefully something that's valuable, either entertainment or information or both. And then I created a separate YouTube page, Fort Wayne Real Estate, and that is more sales based. That's listing videos. A lot of this stuff that we're doing right now, actually this interview is probably going to go on there, where that is more sales based, more real estate based, more business based, with a specific focus of connecting me with agents, either for referral partners from out of state, agents that might want to join my team locally, or people that are looking to buy or sell a home. That page is for people who are looking to buy and sell a home. I want to work with them, and I'm going to go after it via that manner. But I'm being very intentional about separating the two. I think too often, and I think you'd agree with this, people, they think they're marketing when really they're asking.
Yeah.
They're asking for something, or they're soliciting, and they don't even see it that way. but really you're asking. So I try to be very intentional about my asks and my gives.
Well, and it's nice, you know, watching a lot of your content. It's like people out there, go scroll through your Facebook for a minute. How many ads do you see? Go scroll through your TikTok. How many ads do you see? How many paid partnerships? So it's nice to be able to go somewhere and watch a video and not have to worry about, oh, where's the hook?
Mm-hmm.
Where's he going to try and get me? Where's he going to try and sell me? And there's nothing wrong with that in content, but it is nice to, you know, have that content where it's like, I know I'm going to watch this video from start to finish, and I don't have to worry about him asking me to sign up. I don't have to worry about him asking to call him if they want to buy or sell any real estate. So it's just nice to be able to have that peace of mind when you're watching it, and I think that's going to help in the long run with getting people to engage more in your content, because they know, you know, Jake in Fort Wayne, they're not going to get sold on that one.
Yeah, exactly. And to illustrate that, I had a friend of mine, and it was funny because he was afraid of offending me, and he said, I saw him at like something, and he said, he's like, hey man, I loved, you know, that video, blah blah. He goes, I don't get it. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't. He's like, don't get me wrong, I like them, I watch them all, I just don't understand like what you're doing. And I was like, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's like I thanked him. He was like, he thought I think was going to be offended or get mad or get defensive, and I was like, thanks. I'm like, you're proving my point. Like, you watch them all, and you don't feel like you're being asked for a single thing, and like that's the whole point. So like, just to grow, that grows general awareness. That takes supreme discipline. I think most people post because they want something back, where I'm trying to post with these posts to just. I mean, I'm smart enough to know what the byproduct's going to be.
Oh, 100%. But it's not your goal going in.
Yeah, this video is not to get you to do something. This video is just so you know who I am and you get entertained. Now, I know the byproduct will be, if I do this over the long haul, eventually I will turn business off it. But that's not what the intent of that specific video is. I'm not asking you for a single thing. I'm trying to put myself in your mind and say, what would a viewer want to see? And then it comes down to talent. You know, like, I think part of the reason we've had success is we're one of the few that is approaching it that way.
Yeah.
You know, and I think if there's people that are better looking or more charisma, or it's hard to believe better looking than Michael, but I guess you just have to trust me. And so then it comes down to talent, and talent will play out. But I feel like right now we've got a leg up on the competition because everyone else is out there asking and asking and asking and asking and asking, and it just gets so, you know, maybe because I follow so many agents, but I'm like, man, you guys all post the same things all the time.
St.
You know?
Patrick's Day.
Yeah, but I don't want to go there. But anyway, so that's what we're working on. Is there anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, no, I think that's really about it. Really just trying to get more of a tunnel vision on, hey, this is what I want from this content, and you know, we'll see where 2023 takes us, because you just never know.
You never know. That's right. Well, good stuff today, Michael. And if you like what you heard today, go ahead and subscribe Fort Wayne Real Estate or Real Estate for the Now on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts.
Woo!